gold, tailor-made. Walk with a limp, them bands is heavy, I need a brace. I am money, I guess the world is just a safe combination needed, not a coca kid. I'm the extra lighter on the dresser. I know you need it, smoking out the competition, pouring up, we undefeated. What you heard, let's you heard, we eating, talking about extra with a splash, extra acting bad, pull it like parades on parades, extra with the slab, pay what it call for the tab, extra with the band, young Chris a king, better add extra under that, woo! I go extra to be great, I go extra for the fam,
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. Kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
Anytime a team goes on the road, there's always that little bit of fear that maybe they can be affected by the hometown crowd. But this is where game planning really came into play. They talked about it all week. Go in there, establish yourselves. Well, that run right there, that slows down the crowd and gives them a lot of confidence.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. On the counter now, it's Sanders. And he's got room. That good for 19 and a first down. Another run with Sanders. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They'll try the air now with Herbert.
Open man is Keyshawn Johnson.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Kyle Duggar up to make the tackle.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
Running right, here's Sanders. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
Running the slant, Gray with it.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Herbert. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
That was a heck of an effort to stop him just short of the marker, but now they're going to need another big play on 4th down on defense, I believe, because offensively, they went from 3rd and long to now it's a go situation here on 4th and inches.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. They'll run. It's Sanders. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A gain of 3, second down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
On 2nd and 7, Herbert to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it.
He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and into the end zone. It's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown.
So just a tremendous play there defensively on this opening drive. Not just to make the interception, but to take it all the way home.
And it felt like this was a defense that was on its heels a bit to start this thing off.
Yeah, they pretty much let the other guys march right down the field until that moment.
Yeah, key play there. Turned it all around. Big moment.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Crosby on now to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize. Put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. It'll go down as a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun, Herbert.
And once again, this is Sanders. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down, eluding the pressure right. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first. Tried the hard count, but to no avail.
Trying to do anything to get them to jump off sides and pick up a first down easily. Instead, it goes against them.
On 4th down, Herbert. They'll roll him out right.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Lawrence will throw.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body.
Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the 49ers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, he exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Escaping the pressure right.
Lawrence hit and the ball is free.
But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If the ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack on first down, Lawrence under pressure, and they got to him again. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert. And the catch made by Johnson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Packers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Well, Charles, they're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Let's go. 8-3. Hey, one here. You better break. I'm letting you know right now. You better break. Hey, stand up. That's a safety crease.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. He'll look downfield for Waller.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Now Crosby for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter.
Taken in at the 3. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line can play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards.
On play action, Lawrence.
The quick slant caught. Touchdown.
Donald Parham.
Fuck up my game, bitch.
Told you I'd be ready. You always got excuses and you know I be on top of things. Punctual my proper name. On the dot is not your aim. Although we in love, we are not the same. I hit you on that celly. You said you needed 5, that was more than 12 ago. Claim you got your hands tied, time stuck like Velcro. Georgia Peach on east side like it's ATL. You lacking, you tripping, you slacking, impatient, be waiting, confused like what happened. You get attitude cause I'm getting mad, cause you wanna take 20 minutes and a half. And on top of that, I gotta get gas out of the freeway, pick up traffic. What the is you doing? We gotta dip, 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 dip. Cardi, yeah. Watch your tick, 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 tick. Waiting for that last minute for your hell. Now stop playing games, go and bring your downstairs. Come on, let's go. Come on, girl, let's go. Cause you know that time that you wasting, like time that you wasting, like time that you wasting on my time. Come on, girl, let's go. Come on, girl, let's go.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
This one taken just inside the 10. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
He rifles one that's intercepted. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this deep.
And now it's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick six.
Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one goes for 24 yards.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Third and 2, now Wilson. Flush to his right. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
He'll buy some time right. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll try the middle with Cook, and he is going to lose yardage here. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
They go play action with Lawrence.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Donald Parham.
A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are able to cash in for 6. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
This one taken just inside the 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson.
Quick throw, finding Mike Evans.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He sets to fire deep. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. He's going to try and go deep again.
What up?
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Packers are going to... Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On 1st down, Lawrence
flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he gets it down to the 32. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end, Parham.
I'm going to lie, my boy, you're ass.
Donald Parham.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers are able to cash in for 6.
Whew.
Crosby with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
I don't know why I keep kicking though.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
This one taken just inside the 10.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play.
How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Now, that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
On first down, Wilson. Trying to improvise. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. From the 36, Wilson. They still can't get it.
And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a fourth pick of the ball game.
They go play action now. Wilson.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Here's Wilson to throw. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Jamar Chase.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Vikings get a bit closer. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that cuts this lead down to 13.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Hey, exit. Hey, rock it. Rock. Let's go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Packers.
Donald Parham
On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And he will bull his way in there for the 2 points. Nothing fancy there on that two-point try. Give it to the big boy, let him go to work.
That almost felt like Sandlot football that we used to play, didn't it? Biggest guy on your team who can carry the ball, hand it to him and let him rumble.
Nobody picked me on the Sandlot football team.
You were quarterback, and I know better.
I was the water boy. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Going up top. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13. Into their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Steps away to his left. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly. But, oh, man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. This one taken just inside the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Starting the 3rd quarter with Cook. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. First down.
Well, after that pickup of a first down, I think some of the defensive guys are going to be looking over their coordinator and saying that was not in the scouting report. That went against every tendency most teams have. You don't usually hand the ball to your big guy in that situation. Sometimes you catch them by surprise.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right.
And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now, remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Third down, here's a run by Cook.
And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
Flush to his right.
And Lawrence going to smartly hit the deck here.
Get off
as he
me,
is able
baby
to pick
back,
up the
bitch.
first down in the process.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead third quarter. Cook on the first down carry there as he works his way forward for a gain of about 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 32.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into their second half blowout material.
He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Four yards remain for second down. Now Lawrence to throw.
Touchdown, Packers. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
I know we can sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this. No. Okay.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Wilson. Flushed out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Play action. Now Wilson.
to Evans on the slant. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Play action. It's Wilson. That's going to be caught by Pitts.
Right there.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now it's Wilson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Terry McLaurin, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now down to 20. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. We are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Lawrence on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
I ain't gonna lie, you need a new mic. I can't understand anything you're saying. I don't speak static.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his left. And his throw is incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise or throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. Here's Lawrence. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And he's taken down inside the 30. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence, flush to his right. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Now Lawrence. Being chased out left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it here.
You're down 20, dude.
Start at their own 24-yard line. He got out of the pocket.
You're down 20.
What he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling. His receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all
without
over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
I threw 10 pips.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Look, dumbass.
Toward the right
Look,
side
dumbass.
line, but it's incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him
189 yards for the whole game.
But he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there?
Dude.
And that's what you want to see from your quarterback.
He's not giving up on this game. That's not even me, like, fucking around. You need a new mic, dude. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
And my goodness, another
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
by Justin Reed. And his
Literally,
guys are
your
gonna
mic
get
is
the
shit.
football
I'm not gonna lie.
37-yard line.
Please go get a new mic. Please go get a new mic. Please go get a new mic.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out right. It's complete to Cook. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And the whistles for a timeout. So they stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. They'll run with Cook. And take this one in
40 points on your head. 40.
Taking it in from 2 yards
Damn.
out.
It's just like the real Vikings in week 1.
To add on to their lead.
Crazy.
They'll give it to the fullback
Get off
up the
me,
middle.
bitch.
And he will bowl his way in there for the 2 points.
I think this is just going to be a bunch
Get the
of
fuck
times
off
we
me,
live in
bitch.
now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get
What a
comfortable
bitch.
with this.
You ain't nothing but a
to me,
bitch.
this is just rubbing it in.
Me
You got a
personally,
big lead.
I
Go
can
ahead
never
and take
make
the extra
I can
point.
never let somebody
One thing
make
to
me
keep
look
in
like a
mind,
bitch.
though, karma's still out there, and
You a
sometimes
bitch.
has a way of catching up with you.
This one taken just inside the
You a
10.
bitch.
And he
You a bitch.
returns this to the
Bro, I'll slap the
22.
fuck out you. I'll slap the fuck out you. I'll be Bubba in jail too. Slap the fuck out. I'll treat you like Bubba. Chill out.
One
I'll
last
bend
shot
you
for
over.
Wilson.
I'll bend you over.
Rolling
Shut
to
up.
his right. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. And he will
5
stand out of
interceptions.
bounds
You're
all the
garbage.
way down inside the 40.
I hope I match up against you again so I can beat your ass.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gunn. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com/Madden.
God damn.
The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.
Yeah. Let's see these players' stats. Let's see these players' stats. I ain't gonna lie, that Quiddy Perry interception at the beginning, I knew that. I just did that. Shook him. I don't even know. I might have started crying. You never know. Okay, receiving. At 87 yards. I scored for 178. Good. Do we have any stats? Man, what am I doing? I ain't gonna lie, I need to get some pressure on that man. 1, 2, 3, 4. I had 2. Stokes, 0W. Jackson Hill and Quiddy Pay for a study. Oh, that was a good one. Proud of that, W. Not gonna lie. Oh yeah, I forgot I got. Hold up. Yeah. Let's check how many interceptions I got now.
Wins on the road, yeah, I got those. Couple records that I hold, yeah, I got those. It's the playoffs, the team just got home. We ain't going outside when it matter most. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field,
I'm right there. I'm right
there.
there.
Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping.
That would be 1,500 more. That'd be 30. Ooh, wait. 34,000.
Yeah, throw my Brooklyn, go see
35,000.
Chirac, Southside, C12, 911, grrr to the real, see we still outside. Mine on the riches, hard in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boys stocks on the rise, Charlie, this flex know they ready. See, we not the ride nobody wave, we the ones who started with it. Translation, Yanni had to buy, Yanni had Yanni hits. This goes so hard, even the ops go with it, That's how you know we lit. Grrr,
I'm not gonna lie, Steve Adams or Sam Adams, whatever the fuck his name is. That boy's a W. Sam Adams. How many interceptions was that? Like 7. Alright, so 1,500 from that 34,000 into 50, 35,000. So really, I just wait. I just gotta play house rules to get the rest of them. I don't know why, but I want to try to get to that Super Bowl, though.
We going crazy, we at the top and we never gonna stop. Hopping a ghost, I'ma get swayzy. I just got off of the jet and I cry. I win and alhamdulillah. I be on go cause I come from the shot. I'm shooting back, I ain't ducking no shots. Got power like Samson, I cut off the locks. Chirac, Tema, in the cut like I'm Fredo Santana. Buju Banton, I hop in the Bama, the world is mine. I'm Tony Montana, I'm Pelican Fly. Diamonds on me cause I'm rapping a rock. I'ma go hard, I ain't killing them soft.
Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Montana going right to the air.
Eluding the pressure right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Montana to throw.
Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Montana. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They will look to throw. Montana. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall.
And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
On 3rd down, here's Hall.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Shotgun. Here's Montana. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Montana, never a great runner of the football, but he's got a 1st down there. On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Breece Hall.
A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Saints are on the board first here this afternoon.
They got to love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Now Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Now Lawrence on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. And this is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. Toward the back
Come on,
corner of the
dude.
end zone,
Get your
but he
feet
could
down.
not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Intended receiver there was Donald Parham, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. They'll try to pound it in with Allstott. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Mike Olstad, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are an extra point away now from moving out in front. They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And he is not going to find the end zone. He stopped up short, and this remains a 6-6 game. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. Fielded right around the 8. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Not really dangerous. But yeah.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is that...
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Now Montana. He gets it underneath to Hall. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They run the quick dive with Olstad. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. Going to try to throw for it with Montana. Flush to his right. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Packers pick it up. Past the 20. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded right around the 8. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Hall again on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. To throw is Montana. Open man Lamb, it's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
Why are we...
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make...
Fuck. I don't know. That didn't matter.
Make it 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's Hall again. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the ball is knocked out, and the Packers pick it up.
I don't
and
get
a
this,
big
dude.
turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
12 seconds left.
Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence flushed out right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And this one is incomplete. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Lawrence eluding the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. We saw this franchise do this back in the 09 Super Bowl. The Saints will start the second half with an onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee you he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
That burst good for 20 and a first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They run again on first down. Cook. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Throws right side, and that's complete. And the Packers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Cook is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, Lawrence escaping the pressure right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Cook up the gut, and he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. It's kind of an interesting decision. 1-score game, 3rd quarter. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm willing to go out on the limb on this one and go for it. Here's why. If I set it up right now and go get the touchdown, I'm in firm control of this ball game. My team has a ton of confidence. If I don't get it, hey, I rely on my defense. And if somehow they go downfield on me and score, so be it. I want to be in control and in firm control right now.
This one taken just inside the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Can't run the ball either.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
This is taken in by McBride.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
They'll run with Hall.
And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on set.
Wait, what is Sam Adams doing, though? He pushed the man up there and he just
Breece Hall,
his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Saints have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Packers pick it up.
It's funny to me because we actually keep a football in the booth with us during games. And I notice you cradling the football. You get it tucked
as we speak.
Points of pressure here. And that didn't occur on that play, did it?
Now, you saying I wouldn't have fumbled if I was
down there? You would not have fumbled. You got that thing locked in tight.
I also have really large biceps. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here. Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go.
Match. Either.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
2nd down, they go right back to Cook.
And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
51 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on third down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Let's do fucking this.
Lawrence. He'll buy some time right. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man.
I quit my fucking game. Game, your little 100% game don't mean shit. Quit my fucking game.
Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birthed most of the chains in the game? No post office, we stamping time. Took a slice out of the big apple, made apple pies, family size. Leather bombers and Nike Sacai's. Dangerous corners, you better pray that tomorrow arrives. Rap, Sugar Ray Robinson, nothing sweet. Y'all too out of shape to even box with me. Heavyweight, I know my way around the ring. Just like Shorty know her way around the storm. Making hits with Hit Boy, all he gotta do is hit record. Record breaking news, had to show up just to fill a void. Confused, spoil little boys, y'all better keep your poise. Leave me out of the weasel. Be cool when you see me, I'm hot at all that rap deep. The hood know you, so we don't borrow, believe in it. Locked in on the instrumental, I took back the key to this. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. What I'm saying, top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. What I'm saying, people saying what's already been said. Predictions, I don't listen, it's already in my head, no funny. Your most hungry place, I was past that in 28. Underground tapes, as my ass cap in publishing states. As we slide in the G-Ride, I've been getting criticized, it's keeping me energized. Create with a business mind, I'm from where killers reside. A wild hood, only knew goons since my childhood. Say anything in they raps cause it sound good. Don't even mean what they say, horrible outlook. Y'all ain't really about this house. Y'all was in the house with it. We don't respect fake jewelry and silly outfits. Window down, blowing out. Great tits, New York's J. Prince on Houston Street. I caught the bounce before my even bounced the beat. I took the hard way in it, man, it's the route for me. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black, meet Joe Black. Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birthed most of the chains in the game? Why would I?
It's that hate, boy. Yeah, my day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. Tell them line it up. Like a 4th and 1, we sneaky when we slide them. Yellow offense with no defense, now y'all time is up. We make the hits, y'all take the hits, and now we fired up. 3, 2, 1, don't need no break. Hut 1, hut 2, give it straight, that's how I like it. And we grind it every night to make it hit, now it's exciting. See, they just getting cake, they ain't never gonna get no ice. And all we want is chips, ring fingers looking ice. My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no got him, me and squad got it. And we made it through them problems, now it's God body. We eat, sleep, breathe this, wave till they seasick. Do it right the first time, they all try to remix. Yeah, they grinded, but we grinded different. Tell them they time is ticking, but we time a fish. Bet not leave a minute, stop it. Something like the goat off in that pocket. Whole squizzy riding with me, who gon' stop it? My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it, but it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this.
Our Father who art in heaven, I love when you toss me blessings. You never throw interceptions, I catch them like O.D. Beckham. Hard to not the devil when built like Tiana Teller and balling at 27. I feel like Iman Shumpert. Know there's a disconnect when the sheep start to lead the shepherd. The weak start to be aggressive, the streets start to be the reverend. Bragging about first class, seated on 9/11. They spirits are not united, a legion, my soul forever. I murdered my adolescence, assault with a friendly weapon. I verbally dissect them to help them get back together. Wanting the stranger things, I handle it like 11. My point is I guard the kids. I should play for the Celtics. Watch how I Euro step them and curry them like I'm stepping. Whenever I'm in your town, the warriors in your presence. I manifest my endeavors. I'm blessed and I'm getting better. I walk amongst living legends. Coach Contra will live forever. Oh. New goals, baby boo. Got my wrist in these grits, tryna whip something new. I am sick of this rampant. So are you. Hold on, switch. Mama, I'm gonna introduce my ego. Since the world full of villains, then let's introduce the heroes. We the good guys, no blood on our hands. It's Tito, she a back. Finna, guaranteed, don't move back. Type of view is that on the globe. It's a visionary peeking out the window of my soul. Might just fall back, lend a helping hand and play my role. You ain't all that in the mirror oversold. Call me Reason A, aka Malcolm XL. That's a big pun, bigger punishment. I give him hell, getting done. Keep it blunt enough, you can't cough drop. Tell them hard for their health.
Al fin han encontrado el negrito con los colorados, el mejor desde Colombia, los estados. Para los que no piensan que yo soy mejor, tengo todos tus raperos favoritos paniqueados, ten cuidado. Estos raperos son mis hijos jautados. Acuérdate que ni hizo el sonido que te ha gustado. Pídeme permiso when you copy my style. This bridge, I done burnt them all with a freestyle. Black on both sides de Colombia, oye peep style. Como yo lo hago, ain't nobody finna do it now. Up to uptown, all the way down through the south. No ain't not yet, que pueda conmigo. Dios es mi testigo, I'm the one that shut it down. Just the light from a vision that I had in the dark. Tunnel vision on the bigger picture. The charts wanna play the game, but don't never play their part.
Like deposit. You don't really brag about it when you know you got it. Real hard to read a nigga hooked on phonics. Say a lot of things and never catch like Sonic. Zone, I'm gone. When the members on and get it going Donkey Kong. They got the hand dollar, will you give a dog a bone? I'm like, oh no, you gotta get it on your own. They get an attitude, I'm like, you better check your tone. They ain't got no job, need someone to take her home. I hop up in the car, whip like Indiana Jones. Going George Lucas, now I'm out here killing clones. Coming in strong like, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Boosted up my cardio, I used to get the run around. I've been doing this since I had to work at mama house. Tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Everybody eating, it's a party, wanna come to time. You can bring your mama, daddy, sister, and your cousin out. Everybody wanna kill the king, like shit, wanna take the crown. I can see through it like a stomach with a other sign. When I hit the gas, I be going like 100 miles. They be getting tired, running out like 100 house. All up in my business, real nose like a bloodhound. I'ma throw them off like I'm standing on a picture mound. All they do is look at Instagram while they sit around, hate me in real brand new when they know I've been around. Got a fake smile on your face cause you've been inclined. I can say a lot, but I'm not. Gotta keep it down, making sure nobody drown. I'm my brother, keep it now. Mike Jack hit me up and said I gotta beat it down. Turn me up when I'm on your speaker now. Cool, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down. Boosted on my cardio, I used to get to run around. I've been doing this since I had to work at mama house. Tear it down, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down. Everybody eating this a party one o'clock of time. You can bring your mama, daddy, sister, and your cousin out. Yeah, you in the league, but you ain't hooping around and tear you out. Before you judge me, you need to go and wipe the mirror off. Try to turn me down, the only thing it did was veer off. Showing fake love, I can tell it once I say it all. I just stay cool, acting like it wasn't weird at all. Most of the people that you meet are not who they appear at all. If you want on top, then you wouldn't hear it cheer at all. But I ain't got no top, I don't need a chandelier at all. I ain't got no top cause I be really out